Hey Libra, welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. How's it going, y'all? Well, are you guys feeling a little fickle and a little sluggish? Because, man, like I always receive these energies before I'm going to be doing somebody's reading. And, yeah, a lot of fickle. The cards were being fickle. Not putting you down or anything, baby. We all feel fickle sometimes, you know. But the cards were just being very silly. Like, no, I don't want you to shuffle me this way. No, just take that part off and shuffle this part. Okay, now shuffle it, but don't shuffle it that way. Shuffle it this way. Are you being that way, Libra? Like, the cards have never acted so fickle. It's very entertaining, though. So hopefully, if you are being this way, maybe there's someone in your life that's being this way. But if you're being this way, hopefully those around you, or if you're dealing with someone like that, they're finding it amusing. Because I get it, you know? It's like it's August, and it's just too hot, and all these planets are retrograde, and now Mercury is retrograde, and Mars is slowing down, and that's just like how it feels. And it's funny because I feel that way too. I really do. And like even before, like it intensified to show, okay, yeah, Libra's energy is kind of like going through this sort of like dissatisfaction. It's like I can't get no satisfaction, man. And so I was thinking about, okay, what's going on in the astrology, you know, and how would it be affecting Libra? Well, like all the cardinal energies are being fucked with, except for Libra, but you're a cardinal energy, so you're especially being fucked with. And it's almost like maybe you're being fucked with more, and that could be more of the, oh, I don't know what I want kind of thing, because you don't even have the support of any planets in your sign. So, you know, we've got this big, and I do astrology, but I'm not like, you know, but whatever, I like to talk about planets. But we've got this huge stellium in Capricorn, which is squaring to your energy. And, you know, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn are there. And then in Aries, directly opposing you, so you've got all this oppositional shit with Mars, which is slowing down, gonna go retrograde in September. And so that's like that sluggish, swimming through mud kind of fucking feeling. And then you've also got Chiron, which is like, I'm so hurt, I'm so wounded, you know. And so that's opposing your energy. So that could be a lot of that fickle, and I don't want it that way, and I don't. And then on top of it, we've had the moon there today, the last couple days, with Venus. And that feels very strong because Venus rules Libra. And so Venus is being square to all this stuff going on. And like she's early on, so she's not like aspecting it too hard, these other things. They're like, you know, more towards the end or whatever. But she's still there. She's still feeling it. And then the moon going through there. And that's your emotions. And that's this cycling through, and we're getting close to this new moon. So like you're in this dark moon phase, or getting there, you know. And oh yeah, it is like the balsamic moon. So, you know, I don't know how soon this feeling will pass. I don't know how much the moon is affecting you today, and why today of all days, because it's not like I'm consistent with getting the readings out. I'd like to be, but you know, I've been working on the zodiac for like almost a month. By the time I get done, I gotta start over again. But whatever. Fuck it. Right? It's divine timing, whatever. There's a reason I did yours today. And actually, because of all this cardinal energy, I'm a Capricorn, Sun and Rising, and Mercury. And so I'm feeling this energy. I'm feeling all these squares and oppositions. Baby, I know. And so my plan, since I got up this morning, I was going to work on videos all day long, and I was going to start with Capricorn. And I could not even get myself to, and I've been avoiding Facebook for the most part lately. Not great, but for the most part. And I just couldn't stay off Facebook today. Every time I thought of doing readings, oh, I had to check. Oh, I've got to post pictures of my new haircut. Oh, I've got to check on so-and-so, you know. And at least it was finally like, you know, I started to force myself to meditate. And I said, okay, I'll do Libra. That at least I'm here. At least I'm on camera. So at least if that can be, you know, if that says anything about your energy, at least you're not a Capricorn. No. No. But I get it. That doesn't, it's like, well, that doesn't diminish it. I still feel this way. But, you know, it's funny, all these songs want to come out. My favorite song, at least one of my favorite songs, probably my favorite song, is Soul Shine. Done by the Allman Brothers, done by Warren Haynes. I really like it, done by Warren Haynes, Government Mule. And you can listen to the whole song, Soul Shine. But there's this line in the song that goes, we all feel this way sometimes. But then it goes, you got to let your soul shine, shine to the break of day. Yeah, my voice is cracking. Just a lot. And I could go on and on about me, but you're not here for me. You're here for you. So let me try to keep it about you. Let your soul shine, you know, till the break of day. So you're going through some dark moments. And at least there's validation for that. You're fucking going through some shit. And it's like I just can't be satisfied, you know? I just can't be satisfied. Yet, the cards that wanted to come out are all good. But it's so funny. These cards, this is my main deck. And these were the ones that were being so fickle. And I've been using these cards. I am the reader I am today because of these cards. And they've never acted this way today. But they really wanted you to be seen. They really wanted you to be seen, you know. Sorry, I'm messing with the camera. All right, so, oh, Libra, I feel like you just need some love, you know. I'm screwing with the camera. And that's another funny thing. Like, I wonder if things like, you're swimming through mud and you just can't get no satisfaction. And then when you do get yourself motivated, then it's like shit shows up to stop you anyway, or to obstacles or whatever. Like, you know, so I'm finally setting up. I'm here. I did my meditation. I you know, did all this. I do a couple. I do like a meditation, and then I do like a ceremony, because these readings mean a lot to me. And then I've got the candles lit. I've called in the guides and angels and all this stuff. And then I go to turn on the camera, and the tripod, a leg broke off. Is something trying to stop me from doing this? And I feel very strongly, no, nothing is trying to stop me from doing this. Everything is trying to show what Libra is going through right now. So just let that be validation, if nothing else. I love you, Libra. I'm sorry you're going through this, baby. So now, with these silly fickle cards, they wouldn't let me pull cards. Some fell out, and they're actually pretty cool. And then I've got this other deck. It's a chakra deck, but I don't quite use it as a chakra thing. But different cards fell out and were allowing me to acknowledge them. Like, I really felt like that, this allowing thing. So, interesting. So even with all of this, and now two different things want to come out. And then I have to meditate on it and say, how are the two different things happening? You are not wrong. If you are wrong, then admit it, you know what I mean? But don't beat yourself up about it. What I mean by saying you're not wrong is that, you know, validate yourself. And like I see all this, I almost lost my train of thought. I think maybe your mental clarity is kind of getting a little bit cloudy too. Like all these different, there's just confusion happening. And no wonder it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't like that. Because again, part of this swimming through mud, it feels like it's almost like you're having trouble getting clarity on what you do want because you're just inundated with all that you know you don't want. And you can't push it away. And so if you get taken wrong, those who really love you, you're not going to lose them. You know, even if they get annoyed, even if they say, I need a break from your ass, your fickle ass, let them take a break and acknowledge this is what's going on with me and you don't have to deal with it. I'll be back to my lovable self when I'm back to my lovable self. Right now, I'm fucking swimming through mud, okay? So let that bring some ease to you if you can. Let's take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, Libra. All right. So it's interesting as I look and see what cards do want to come out. And as I was wanting to validate, you know, all this, yeah, there's like fickleness and negativity and stuff, but you're right. You're justified. This shit is not for you. But it won't go away. And as I was validating that, you got the Empress. And she didn't come out until I was validating that. So, you know who you are, baby. You know who you are. You are the Divine Feminine. And as I said, Venus is coming in and she's starting to feel the pressure of all these other energies. You know, fucking Mars squaring over to, it was Jupiter, now Pluto, now Saturn, you know, and she's like, oh, fuck, you know, boy, lots of F-bombs for you. Just say it. Let's take a deep breath and say, oh, fuck. Just humor me, you know, deep breath. Oh, fuck, right? Because you're like, that ain't me, baby. That ain't me. This is me. I guess this is anecdote video day. I don't know. But when I was in high school, my very best friend was actually a Leo. He was beautiful. He was like outrageously good looking, 6'4", gorgeous body, gorgeous tan. Like he was just gorgeous, you know. And he was 15, but he looked 25. And so, and that's what this whole energy reminds me of. And so he was 15, but nobody questioned it. And he, well, we won't go into his lifestyle, but for whatever reason, he had this lifestyle that he got to drive these really fancy cars all the time. And I was his best friend. And so he'd pick me up and we'd go driving. And I remember him saying, ugh, all these people in our way, don't they see us coming? Leo, you know, royalty. And you are royalty. So don't forget that you are fucking royalty, baby. And you, I mean, it is what it is. What's all that's around you and all this shit. But don't lose your light and don't lose your inner sovereignty. Don't lose it. And I don't think you are. So this is just me to say, I see you. I see you. And I love that underneath this Empress, you've got the Justice card. And I love that it's Hermes. You know, so it's almost like the messenger. The messenger validating, yeah, baby, you are royalty. And I just feel like this is a really good card. Justice, there's balance to you. Well, this is your card. It's Libra. Libra, you are this royal, divine, feminine. You deserve to receive all good things. And it's significant that we were talking about Venus, your ruling planet, and it's the Empress. And so it is about you receiving. And so like if you can stay in that vibration of, I deserve all good things. I deserve all good things. All this shit, you can be fickle. And don't even energize it. You know, it's like the cards weren't like, pulling me into negativity. They're just like, no, don't do it that way. No, put those over there. Do it this way. Shuffle them like this. They had me shuffle them like, okay, I'm going to pick up a deck I'm not using. So I'm not using this deck. So normally I shuffle them like a regular deck of playing cards and go like that. What is that? Ooh, the Hermit. And then, and the Devil. So even this card, you know, whatever they open up to, major arcanas, and I'll read into those maybe, but I just want to say, you're at a life-changing place right now. You're at a major destiny point, and with all these fucking crossing, squaring, opposing energies, well, no shit. You're at a major fucking destiny point right now. And I don't feel like there's even like you're being presented with a choice. Like a lot of people are at a major destiny point in their lives right now. Excuse my voice. I'm working on my voice. A lot of people are at a major destiny point right now. And for most of them that I've seen, it involves a major choice. This doesn't feel like this. This feels, and even this Devil card, because it's with the Hermit, it's something about, I don't feel like it implies toxicity so much. It's this, and because it came from this deck, you know, it's the Goat. It feels more like, get in line with your path. You know who you are. That's what all of this is saying. Go inside. All these ugly people that seem to just not even recognize that you're there. I don't even talk like that. You probably don't talk like that either, but if you do, I don't care. But, you know, they don't even recognize you're there. So fuck them. Everybody's self-absorbed right now. And it's okay to be self-absorbed right now. Everybody's going through a major fucking destiny shift, you know? And what I'm getting at, though, is that I don't think you're even being presented with a choice. It's all about staying here. You know who you are. You know who you are. You're the balance. You're the Empress. You're divinity. You're royalty. So just stay there, because there's something about you staying in your power that is holding the balance for everybody else. Whether they see you or not, you're that fucking powerful, Libra. Especially right now. So just stay true to your path. Stay, you know, I like the whole thing about the sea goat, you know, about, well, one, it talks about the depth, the water aspect. You're able to go deep in and know yourself deeply. But then also there's something about, you know, the tail propels you towards your destination, and then it's like you leap out of what means most to you in your heart and your emotion, what means most to you, and you get that direction, and then you pop out and you just climb, you keep going, you keep climbing. So that's what I feel like that's about. And the best way to do that is this Hermit thing. It's all about staying true to your inner light, letting that, it's really feeling like this, you know, your self-esteem, your inner light, your self-power, and just staying true to that, and having as little contact with other people as possible. And it sounds like from the beginning, most people kind of need to stay away from you anyway. So cool, right? Okay, so as I was demonstrating, normally I shuffle like a regular deck of playing cards. But these cards, to demonstrate you, Libra, they were like, no, I want it like this. And so I took part of it and I was going to shuffle it. And they're like, no, put those over there. So this stack had to go to one side. And then they're like, okay, just shuffle this one. And there's that devil again. So, wow. And then you've got the universe. So again, it's funny that I've got 4 decks going. I didn't even mean to use this one except to demonstrate shuffling. And it's so many major arcana cards coming out. So let's take another deep breath. Fuck. Major arcana. And so something about now acknowledging that this devil is this goat, this sea goat, is you are moving in the direction that is best for you. So it's like while Capricorn is going through its shattering process, you now are, it's almost like you've become what Capricorn would like to be. You have become what Capricorn is intended to be, and you are taking the journey up the mountain. You have a clear vision of what your goals are. You have a clear vision of who you are and what you're here to achieve. And so go for it. And it feels like this universe card is saying, you're leaving shit behind. You are leaving shit behind. So all this fickle shit, all this bullshit, you're just moving away from it. So just don't even turn around and look at it. Just don't even look. Just go. Just move forward. All these cliches that come up. Keep your eye on the prize, baby. Eyes on the prize. And let it go. Let this cycle complete. Let it be over. Whatever it was, it ain't you anymore. So there's no reason. So anyway, so they had me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And I won't do that. I'm talking about these other cards. And then when I went to shuffle these ones back in, they said, no, I want you to shuffle it this way. Isn't that silly? Over and over and over again. So you definitely are doing things your own way. And you're not going to be satisfied unless you get it your own way. And if other people aren't willing to adapt to your innovative way of doing things, then they need to go. Bye, Bye. And just do that. And there will be those who trust your vision, who have seen your brilliance, who have seen and know and trust that you're on fire. You're inspired. You've got something really solid moving for you. And they're willing to innovate. They're willing to adapt. They're willing to turn sideways because they believe in you, or they believe in your vision. They want to be a part of it. And those are the people that let them climb with you. And if they give you a hard time, just say, you don't have to do it my way, but I need you to get out of my way. And maybe you don't want to be that mean. Maybe you do. I don't know. But, it doesn't have to be like a power struggle. It's more like, look, I get if my path isn't the way for you. So I honor you as a free being. Go do it your way. But understand that I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it my way. Bless and release. Bless and release. Bless and release. And you just move forward. Don't lose focus because, dang. All right, so I'm going to jump around a little bit because I want to talk about these cards here, but I also want to talk about, right in alignment with that message about, about moving away from the old, the universe, and all that completing. You also got the Six of Swords, which is the same idea. It's letting shit go. You see it in this deck. He's just letting shit go. And there's this scary, like in all the swords cards, there's like this scary, like, it could be a demon or it could just be whatever. It's some sort of an angel, And in some of these cards, and I've got some other swords cards to show you, this being is scary, but I like this figure. I just want to say, like in the Rider-Waite, in the more traditional, tarot imagery, it shows people leaving in a boat, and they don't look too happy to be leaving, but they're leaving. They're leaving a situation that just doesn't work for them anymore. And I really appreciate this one because this guy, I can never quite get it to focus. Come on, man, focus. Well, anyway, he looks like he's gotten his power back. And this, whatever it is you want to call it, it's almost like he's trying to get him to hang on to the swords, but he's like, no, I am dropping that shit. You don't have any power over me. So, all right, phone, what are you doing now? Get off of that. Well, yeah. So that's that same thing. And I love that the universe card came out to strengthen this idea about throwing shit down, letting shit go. Now my phone is doing silly stuff. Maybe I'm fickle. Maybe I'm a Libra. Oh, that was bringing light in. Okay, well, why is it doing that? No. Bring some light in. Is that too bright? All right, well, we're going to let it be that way. I just wish it would stop making that noise. It's not making any noise, but whatever. All right. So, Libra. Letting old shit go. I used to be in love with the Libra. And that's all I'll say about that. All right, so I want to show you these other cards just because of, look at how scary. And you got the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, but I can say they're reversed. So that's good, right? Because really, well, the Four of Swords, it's cool. It's better to be upright, but I just want to show you like how scary in this deck, how scary this thing is. And the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. And these cards are, you know, they're neat with the imagery because, you know, this being, whatever, is like holding it, but really ultimately it's you. It's the figure clinging to something. And so that's that heartbreak. And then, of course, the Four of Swords is about taking a rest. A lot of times that's about meditating, going within, taking a rest. But they were both reversed. So it feels like maybe you're getting over some sort of heartbreak. So this could be a relationship. This could be whatever. Whatever it is that didn't work out, whatever you are moving the fuck away from. And so it feels like you've been in a state of getting over it. And so this Four of Swords would show that you have been inside. You've been doing self-care. You've been taking care of yourself. And now you're over it. Now you're over it. It's time to come out of rest. Time to come out of rest. And I love also that the Hermit came out and the Devil. So it's not time to come out of rest and start interacting with people. It's time to come out of rest and, you know, what cliche could we use for that? Pull up your big girl panties or whatever and move forward like a queen, like an empress. Okay, she's not moving, but whatever. You know what I mean, though. Moving forward in the direction, knowing your value, knowing your value, knowing your worth, strong self-worth. All right, so, la, 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 la. Which cards want to speak now? All right, I'm going to go back to this deck. So underneath this Empress and your card, Justice, we had the King of Pentacles. So I'm grateful that there is a balance of masculine and feminine energy, because while inside you are receiving and you know your value, you know your worth, you know that you deserve all good things, and this self-worth is in some higher perspective is helping to hold a balance for everyone else in the zodiac, it looks like. But on the other hand, this is another card about knowing your value and knowing your worth. But I look at the you know, the feminine. Well, I don't just look at it, it's that way. The feminine is the receiving, the masculine is the activating. So this is talking about your value and your worth, but it's saying go get it. You know, follow through with your guidance, follow through with your passions, your desires. And passions and desires have a lot to do with King of Wands. But I'm just kind of feeling that because of that, I don't know. It just felt like this focus that you have. Knowing your worth and then doing the hard work. I guess that's what it is. Doing the work and knowing that shit's paying off for you. It is paying off. You are receiving all good things, and what you put out, you're going to get back. You're going to receive. You are going to receive for this. All right? And it's funny, I was talking about that ace, or that wands, the king of wands, and you got the ace of wands. So it looks like some new beginning is happening for you. And again, I'm jumping all over the place. And I feel like mirroring that is this 10 of wands reversed. And so this is like you've been carrying a lot of fucking burdens, but those burdens are over. You're being given, that's another completion. A 10 is the completion. That's that universe thing. And you've got this ace of wands. So you're being given this opportunity to really align with what you're passionate about. Really go into what excites you, and it's going to pay off. This is for the long haul. This exciting thing, this is right in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. And then underneath that, you've got, oh my God, these cards are just screaming at me, screaming at you. The Fool, the new beginning, and looking right at this Three of Pentacles. And that's all about following your bliss, following that dream, putting the work into it. I always think of this card as like, you know, the starving artist who would rather paint than eat, who would rather, you know, sing than have a home, or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever is your art, whatever is your God, Goddess, all that is given, gifts, talents, you know, all of whatever, you know, your hopes and wishes, and, you know, whatever it was since you were a kid, this is what I want to be when I grow up. And even if you didn't know, even if it's just now coming to you, like maybe this is a new thing, maybe you didn't know, but now that it's come to you, you're like, oh fuck yeah, this is that. All right. And don't let anybody try to tell you otherwise. Don't fucking let anybody tell you otherwise, because you've got the Hierophant here, and I'm not going to go into any more of this deck right now, but major arcana, but the Hierophant, I say it in all my videos every time the Hierophant comes up. Most tarot readers go a certain way with the Hierophant. I like the dictionary, because we're coming into our empowerment. We are coming into our power. That is the shift. That is the shattering of the old paradigm. A Hierophant is a person who translates the sacred mysteries. Listen to your own guidance. Follow that inner voice. You know who you are. You know your value. You know your worth. You know what you're about. This is an opportunity. Follow it. If it feels right, fucking follow it. And don't listen to anybody else. Unless they say, well, you're doing it pretty weird, but I believe in you. So I'm going to move those away. Yeah. And then these from the same deck, they just reiterate that, because it's funny. I was shuffling. They came out kind of funny the way the cards wanted to come out. And first you had the Page of Pentacles, and I started to shuffle it back in, but then you got the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm like, okay, you really want this energy to come out. And then you had the King of Pentacles. So, and then you had the Ace of Wands. So you're starting something new. It's going to take some work, okay? But this is an opportunity, and it is something that aligns with what you're passionate about. It aligns with the truth of who you are. It's in alignment, and it's definitely worth the work, because you are laying a solid foundation for yourself. You are laying, take a deep breath, breathe that in. You are creating a solid foundation for yourself. And boy, if that's not Capricornian, I don't know what is. So Libra, you're the new Capricorn, but in a new way. And it's not forever. You get to be a Libra. I know. If I were a Libra, I would want to stay a Libra. But I'm not. But it's okay. So yeah, just be in it for the long haul. Do the work. Know yourself as the King of Pentacles. Know yourself as the Empress. Know that all good things are coming to you. do the work that you're being guided to do, and know that you'll enjoy the work every moment. Sometimes it may feel a little bit tough, but just keep that belief in yourself. Keep that self-worth. Keep that determination. Keep on climbing. And baby, you're going to do amazing things. All right, I've actually got 5 more cards. I feel like I could just end it there. But these other cards, when they've already come out, they're like, you got to keep going. So I will. So in this deck, like I said, I didn't mean to use every single deck I own. There's one fucking deck I'm not using. This is the only card I'm going to pull from this one. No, it's not. Because I was just moving it and these cards opened. And it's the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So, you got the Page of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. And you've also got, again, the King of Pentacles. Fuck a doodle, Libra. Fuck a doodle. That's all I can say. You're laying a solid foundation. So, you're doing things differently. You're doing things, you're innovating. You're doing it the way, well, that's not the way I did it. Well, okay, go do it your way. I'm going to do it my way. Either do it my way or get out of my way. I think that's what I'm going to call your video. Either do it my way or get out of my way. Because your way is, I feel like you're creating the new earth. I mean, we all are. We all are. But there's something about the energy that's happening as is and through you right now, by you, through you, for you, all of this, that you are laying the solid foundation for the new earth. There's something about your love, there's something about your beauty, there's something about your worthiness, there's something about your empowerment, there's something about your royalty, there's something about what you have, this beauty. And oh, where did she go? I put her away. Why did I put away the Empress? Well, whatever. You know who you are. You know who you are, Libra. There's something about this Venusian energy over in Cancer that is helping this, I feel like. And while these other energies are all fighting, Mars with Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter, and you can let them tear down the old world. So they're doing all this work on your behalf. All right, you guys, go ahead and tear that down. I'll be here laying the new solid foundation. So you've got amazing ideas right now. If there's art, I feel that strongly. But even if it's not art, even if it's accounting or whatever. But if there's art that you do, I have one of my very best friends is a Libra rising, and she is a phenomenal songwriter. And so if there's whatever you can do to make the world more beautiful, you're creating a beautiful new world for us. So thank you, Libra. Thank you for doing that. And then I just want to go to this other deck, and you've got, right in alignment with that, growth, creation, discovery, and abundance. Ooh, hey, hey, hey. Baby, that makes me want to sing, Libra. So, it's all going to be worth it for you personally, and it's all going to be worth it for the beauty that you're bringing to this new world that's being created. What more can I say? Do it my way or get out of my way. That's your mantra. All right, Libra, I love you so much. Thank you for doing what you do and being what you be. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for this energy. Thank you for this reading. I needed this positive message that came through you. I hope that gives you clarity if you needed it. If you would like more clarity, if you'd like a reading from me, you're welcome to hit me up. I'll put the information below, airyfairytarot@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Facebook. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, whenever I consistently be inconsistent and get back to another reading. Peace and love and joy. Bye, Libra.